The Sun Devils will put total leather and will get started. He'll return it. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Bearcats offense will get the first crack at it here. Sometimes you sense that what the kids call swagger is a false bravado. This dude is nothing but real at wide receiver.
Yeah, he's got that speed, and you see DBs. They're probably watching him come on the field right now, and they understand it's going to be a long game. This guy can go get it. He can run. He can do a little bit of everything at the wide receiver spot.
And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Bearcats moving quickly to the line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He makes the catch, but the officials right on top of it, signaling out of bounds. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on second down. Back to pass, it's Cooks. Quickly out to the tight end.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. He's got his man. Well, they were counting on winning the one-on-one battle. They got the completion, but the yardage didn't work out.
Yeah, and a lot of times, man, that's what I do on short yardage situation. Third and short, make my guy fall forward for a couple yards, try to get the first down, but it was a good tackle, and the receiver got absolutely nowhere after the catch.
And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. So the Arizona State Sun Devils offense will take the field for the first time. You know, yards figure to be hard to come by through the air, but some quarterbacks, Jesse, just love to go at the star corner.
Yeah, and this guy's got confidence. He's not afraid to go at anybody, but he better be careful because this cornerback is one of the best in the nation.
One of the best, no doubt. I think they will trust him on defense to make plays. So you got to make a decision. Is my guy good enough to beat him on the outside? I am fascinated by this matchup.
Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. Give to the running back. Fighting off the defender. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
Leaves it with the back. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. He's got it again. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down mark.
And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yeah.
Going for it all. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanting to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Cole. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And that's fumbles in consecutive weeks. Coaches don't like that. They start to, you know what happens is the trust factor goes out the window. I don't want to run you as much because I can't trust you as much, especially in big spots. Got to hold on to that football.
They go to the ground. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
Throws to the wideout. Got his man all by himself. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. The Bearcats want to crank the tempo. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Got his man. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll keep it on the ground. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. The Bearcats trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bearcats! Precision blocking up front, creating the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it and you didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head." And yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the first down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Brought down at the 48 after a gain of 5.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. They'll leave it with him. And the Sun Devils get enough to move the chains.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that 1st down.
They'll give it to the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. After run, now throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. The Sun Devils have it with a 1st and 10. That's the end of the quarter, and Cincinnati is on top. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. Here's the handoff. They make the stop, but they give up 5 yards on the run. It's down to the 11.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
They'll try the run. Brought down at the 7 after picking up 3. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
Really nice job on 3rd down by this offense. This offense has struggled on 3rd downs throughout the season. Not even in the top 50.
Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. An impressive, long, methodical, meticulous drive ends in points.
They just matriculated the ball down the field, didn't they, Reese? So impressive. Didn't see a lot of explosive plays, but how about the execution? Running and throwing the football. Wow.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tied.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put it on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. To the air, it's Cooks. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. On third and long, he has to throw for it. He'll pull it down, and he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. The Bearcats will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. The give to the tailback. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
He locked up and held on to bring him down.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
On third and short, they'll ride the running back here. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. Running back searching for a hole. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Moves away as he feels pressure. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Sun Devils will punt it away on 4th down. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. They'll run it. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job on the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. A big gain there as they did a tremendous job working the middle of the field.
Yeah, and if you're going to complete that throw, Reese, quarterbacks have got to play with anticipation. You've got to get it out of your hands early and give your receiver an opportunity before the defense gets to the ball.
So after the first down run, here's 2nd down. They'll go to the ground. Dances away from the D. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. And the Bearcats are rolling down the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. He'll keep it himself. He'll pitch it. At the 35, he's loose. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Quarterback checking off. Off the play fake on first down. He'll try to do it himself. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I'll tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
He'll do it himself. The pitch. And more yards after contact. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. The Sun Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
A really good job by the defense. They got to understand that boy can fly. So when he gets outside the pocket, I got to make sure I'm ready to go get him. You could tell he was still being a passer. He wanted to throw the football. Nice job closing under control, getting a hit on the quarterback, and affecting the throw.
Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Now rolling to the left. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth. I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Fires to the right. Got him downfield. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. Huge play, puts them in the red zone, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 15. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Touchdown, Bearcats! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. Use the play fake, now to throw. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
Great play by the defensive back, showing you his variety of skills. His ability to turn the...
He's going up top. And he makes the catch inside the 25. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Off play action. Trying to escape and get it himself. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt. That is no good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. So the offense has done its job. They have the lead, and they'll secure it as we head to halftime. No tricks here. Looks as if they'll just run it out and take that lead into halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. Just about set for the second half kickoff.
Arizona State, 14.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
Finally pulled down, but not before. Moving the chains for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They think they can create space here with the run to the right. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Leaves it with the running back. Knocked down at the 47. It's a 5-yard gain and enough to move the chains.
Offensively, are you going to take 4 to 6 every play? Yes, please. Sign me up for that. I'm going to take that every single time. Great job by the offense. Staying patient, staying true to who they are. You want to run the football. You want to be physical. You want to establish yourself. Check, check, check.
Hold it. Open.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. And the Sun Devils are on the move. Goes to the option. Now the toss. Still on his feet at the 45. A tremendous run. He was full bore after taking that pitch. Just sweet execution. The Sun Devils with the 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Kept it on the ground on first down. Let's see what they do on second. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. They have declared their intentions on this drive, keeping it on the ground. It's 1st and 10 again. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
Quarterback extends the play. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Sun Devils!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing it. this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And he's coming out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. The give to the back. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gives it to the back on the draw. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Open.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Line getting set on second down. Looking for a man. It's Cooks. Finds his man down the middle. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
They'll try to run for it. Didn't get much, picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. The Bearcats will bring the punt team onto the field. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. Power football with the run. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
Now the play fake. Turns it loose deep. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
When I'm an offensive coach, I'm going to take shots. I'm going to take those 50-50 balls. And most of the time, I'm going to trust my wide receiver to come down with it. The defensive back said, no, sir.
At the 45 on his way. He's loose. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way. That big play put them in business. Now they're right on the edge of the red zone as they go to work 1st and 10. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They move the tight end all over. The give to the back. Tackle is made after the first down.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They get him down after a 4-yard gain to the 6. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. He'll try to pick it up on the ground. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down.
Well, the offense only needs a field goal to take the lead. They've got great field position, but it's 4th and short on the plus side of the field. And as a head coach, you got to start thinking, do we go for it? Do we stay on the field? Do we get some more yards, make the field goal even easier? Let's find out.
And the offense is so close to the go-ahead score, they can... Touchdown, Arizona State! They move on top here in the 4th.
Arizona State, number 1.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. The kickoff team takes the field to boot this one away.
Arizona State, 28. Cincinnati, 21.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Wants to throw. It's Cooks. Takes the easy one to the back. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. And the Bearcats headed quickly to the line.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job of it.
Firing to the right, complete.
Well, you've seen the last 2 plays now. This guy's versatility. You've seen why he might be playing on Sundays in the not-too-distant future. This guy can catch the ball. He's a big part of their passing game, and he's a weapon and a guy that this defense has got to be ready for.
Gets it out quickly. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Here comes the option. He'll toss it. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Makes his connection. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
Nice patience by the quarterback here working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
The give. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Quick strike complete. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a first down. And the Bearcats come to the line with a new set of downs. To the ground with the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
Not a lot there. Picks up one inside the 20 to the 19.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you...
Touchdown, Bearcats! What a catch and run for 6. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything. It's blocked, and now a field goal will give them the lead. Inside the 50, the 30, the 20. And he takes it all the way back to the house, and just like that, the 2 gives them the lead right back. And that's why, as a defense, you want to keep everything in front, make them run another play. Maybe they'll make a mistake, and they did.
Yeah, right, Reese. You got to stop the bleeding. You just got to get hats to the football. And this is a defense right now that's flying around, and they're trying to create opportunities for their offense. Did a great job there.
Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Give to the running back. Picks his way ahead, pick up of 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
All right, so I know the defense is going to be aggressive, right? They got their stop. They forced a third down. How aggressive does the offense want to be in response? Because if I throw the football, get a first down, I can run this clock almost out. This defense has to make a choice. For this offense, how aggressive do you want to be?
And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you. A huge third down. To the air. It's Cole. It's complete along the sidelines. It's a catch inbounds, and it's a first down.
And what a big conversion by the offense there. With the lead late, you're just trying to stay on the field and bleed the clock. At this point, it's tick, 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 tick. Let's run this clock down as low as we can before we snap.
Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
And listen, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I mean, I love teams that commit to the run, and when it's successful, keep running the rock.
Yeah, David, I think this offensive line right now, they've got a lather going. They're really sort of getting into the groove and flow of this game. They're just getting tremendous push at the point of attack. It seems like every single time they decide to run the ball.
They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. We've reached the 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. They're getting this guy lathered up.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop. And if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Scanning the field, it's Cole. Fires toward the end zone. And he's got it for the touchdown, and that one just might do it.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. UCLA is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to USC. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Oh, picked off.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football. Getting the big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
Here comes the offense on first down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Offense gets set for second down. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on third down. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
Timeout, Arizona State.
A third and long coming up here. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He caught it, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Sun Devils!
Number 5.
That's what finishing the deal looks like. Build the lead in the fourth quarter and close in on 11 straight victories. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. The deficit is large. Hope is fainting, but they'll try to finish strong.
They made a lot of mistakes in this game, and that's why it looks like they're going to take the L. Lots of things to improve on, lots of things to coach upon, and at this point, I think if you're a head coach, David, you're just trying to see which of your guys aren't quitting late.
Yeah, which is a real thing, by the way. Who's going to compete to the final whistle? What do we talk about all the time? Coaches are always preaching to these guys. Don't worry about the scoreboard. Just compete as hard as you can. So, good opportunity to try to finish this game with something positive.
That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Got to get everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock.
It's now second down.
Here comes the offense on second down. Dropping back, it's Cooks. Working that left side now.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best...
They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt.